If you're walking on West 79th Street near Broadway on the Upper West Side, you'll come across a piece of graffiti protected behind a sheet of plexiglass, but keeping it alive turned into a neighborhood feud over who gets credit for saving it. This is Hammer Boy, a stencil by Banksy. Back in October 2013, Banksy had a famous residency in New York City called Better Out Than In. For 31 days, he secretly created a new piece of art somewhere in the city. Most have been painted over, defaced, removed from private collections, or sold at auction. But Hammer Boy is considered the last major Banksy from that residency still on public view. The stencil consists of a silhouette of a young boy swinging a hammer, aiming at a fire hydrant attached to the side of the building. He used the city itself as part of the artwork, transforming an ordinary piece of infrastructure into a focal point of the scene. But like all street art, its future was uncertain. Within hours, the owners of the building, the Zabar family of the iconic Zabar's grocery store, quickly installed plexiglass over it to shield it from weather, vandalism, and the NYPD's graffiti squad. They also placed a sign above the mural that read, "Helps Zabar's save this Banksy." For years, Zabar's was seen as the caretaker of the mural, but over time, another person began taking on that role, local resident Andrew Janoff. According to the New Yorker, Janoff said he noticed the mural's protective plexiglass and surrounding area were not being properly maintained, so he began caring for the piece himself, cleaning the plastic covering, removing graffiti tags, and helping keep the artwork presentable. In July of 2022, Janoff altered the sign above the mural, changing the message from "Help Zabar save this Banksy" to "Help Andrew Janoff save this Banksy." He argued that while Zabar's had initially installed the plexiglass in 2013, he was the person actively caring for the art piece years later. Zabar's pushed back, saying they had protected the mural from the beginning and continued to maintain it. The dispute eventually faded, and today the stencil lives on its own without a sign above it, but it raised a bigger question: who owns a piece of street art? Today, Hammer Boy isn't a city landmark. It's still technically an unauthorized work of graffiti, just one that the neighborhood decided deserved to survive. But behind the plexiglass is a much bigger story about ownership, community, and the things New Yorkers decide are worth saving. So that's kind of interesting.